afternoon, boys and girls. How are you doing? How are you doing? You know your homework is due this evening. Okay, so let's get it done, alright? And send it to Class Dojo. Alrighty? Okay. You know, I read this story to the crew that came this morning for the first edition of Pop-Up Pre-K. And I missed you guys. So this is the story that I read, and I want to read it to you all because this is the story that I'm going to post on my website and on Class Dojo. Okay, here we go. So the title of my story is My Friend the Weather Monster. My Friend the Weather Monster by Steve Smallman and Bruno Mertz. They're the authors. The authors write the words. The illustrator might be one of them or both of them. So the illustrator does what? Draws the pictures. So this is the front of my book. This is the back of my book. And this is the spine that holds the pages together. So, what do you think this book is about? It's called again, My Friend the Weather Monster. Right, so if you said it's about a monster, you're right. It's about a weather monster. So, let's turn the page. In a dark, dreary cave, high on a mountain lived the weather monster. When he felt happy, the sun shone. When he felt sad, it rained, and it had rained a lot lately. There he is. He's sitting all by himself. You see him? All by himself, way up there. Way up there. Poor weather monster. I think he wants to be down where the villagers are. See him down there at the bottom down here? Yeah, he's way up here all by him lonesome self. Oh. How can we cheer up the weather monster and get some sunshine? Asked the soggy villagers down in the village. Let's make him a cake, cried Tom, the baker's boy. Great idea, everyone agreed, but they were all too frightened to deliver it. So there's the baker's boy right there, Tom. And here's the baker. And they said, well, let's make him a cake. But who's going to take it up there to him? I don't know. Oh, look. There's Tom. Early next morning, shaking with fear, Tom climbed up the mountain. He carried a huge cake in his backpack. See the backpack? Tom reached the monster's cave. He was about to ring the bell when a soft voice surprised him. There he is. Getting ready to ring the bell. Hello, said the weather monster. My name's Ron. What's yours? Eek! Yelped Tom. Pleased to meet you. Eek! Said the weather monster. Would you like some tea? Okay, said Tom. And I brought you a cake from the village. The weather monster smiled, and the sun came out. "Why hasn't anybody come to visit me before?" asked the weather monster. "Well, they think you're a bit scary," said Tom. "Oh," sniffed the weather monster. So why did they send me a cake?" "Because they wanted to cheer you up," said Tom, "and get some sunshine." He is smiling, isn't he? Look at that grin on his face. Can you see it? Okay. Look at his face now. Uh-oh. "Sunshine!" shouted the weather monster angrily. "They don't care about how I feel. They just want the right weather." Thunder roared and lightning flashed. Tom was scared. Tom is scared. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry," sniffled the weather monster. "I didn't mean to frighten you. I just got so lonely up here. And I hoped that maybe they wanted to be my friend." "But I'm sure they do," cried Tom. "Come down to the village with me and you'll see." So you think the weather monster is going to go down to the village with Tom so he can find some friends? Let's turn the page and see. Look at him. Look at Tom. Look at him. You see him? Wow. Wow. That's nice. When the villagers saw the weather monster lumbering towards them, they were scared. Ooh, look at him. Scared. But then they saw Tom sitting on the monster's shoulders with a big smile on his face. "Meet my friend Ron," Tom called. Look at him sitting up there. Tom is sitting on Ron's back, on his shoulders. One by one, the villagers came out to meet Ron the weather monster. There he is. And soon realized that he wasn't monstrous at all. Just a bit different. "Live here with us," cried Tom. And everyone agreed. "Thank you," smiled Ron. "But I think I might be a bit big to live here." He is huge. And where would he live? Could he live in that little tiny house over there in the corner? I don't know. I don't think so. I think the weather monster is right. So from then on, the villagers took it in turns to visit Ron's cave for tea and cake every day. But nobody called him the weather monster anymore. He was Ron, their friend, and the sun shone. The end. Wow. See, you know what? Everyone wants to have a friend, even the weather monster. Who's your friend? Have you made a friend at school? Who is your friend? When you see someone lonely sitting by themselves, go over and talk to them and be a friend to them. because that's something that God would want you to do, to be a friend. Boys and girls, take care. Good night.